Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we will look at the future of János Lázár, who was the Minister of Construction and Transport in Orbán's government in Hungary. That was at least his last title. He had many titles before, but nonetheless we will focus on his future. Now, I can tell you from the comments that I've been getting, some of you will love this reading, some of you will hate this reading, dependent on which side you support. And I can tell you honestly, I don't care which side you support. I've been called that I support the Fidesz, I've been called that I support the TISZA, both parties, which obviously shows that my readings are neutral and not focusing on any parties. What I'm telling you is the true meanings of the cards, and you can believe it or not. I don't really care what you believe in. Most of you believe in the gospel of your party leader, which is pretty sad. But anyway, you can look back in my channel. I predicted that Orbán would be gone. I also predicted that Gyurcsány would be gone. And also I predicted in 2025 that Péter Magyar would be Hungary's next minister-president, which obviously a lot of you hated me for, and I can tell you I'm on neither side. I don't vote for any of them. I live outside of Hungary, and I am as neutral as anybody can be. But anyway, you believe whatever you want to believe in. Okay, so let's focus on János Lázár. I also want to wonder about that, he had very interesting comments. How much do you think that contributed to Fidesz losing these elections? But let's jump into his future. So, what we have here for him is the waxing crescent moon, which is have faith in your dreams. So, obviously, probably he's at the cusp of losing his faith after losing this election. And what this card is telling him that he shouldn't lose all that faith, because probably there's also a chance for him to kind of achieve something. But we will see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of his readings, he has the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is a court card. Therefore, it can be a person, his energy, or just the general energy of the card. The Queen of Wands is someone who is all about new things. The Queen of Wands is a very feminine energy. It can be someone around him, as I said. But again, the Queen of Wands is positive. She knows how to manifest things, and she always turns where the sun goes. So I don't know if this means that he's going to turn his attention to new ways or new people around him. Because, the Queen of Wands achieves whatever she wants, whatever goal she has. So that's kind of a very much going with the first card that says, have faith in your dreams. Because if anybody, the Queen of Wands personality is the one who can manifest the dreams. All right, let's see the first card. So the first card that we have is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card of fear, anxiety, nightmares, and also the card that focuses on when you're regretting certain things that you've done, and you're thinking a lot, you are worried a lot, even about things that haven't happened. So obviously, I think he is not in a good state of mind right now, because this kind of card shows that he worries a lot. So I can definitely say that about his future or who knows what. Now we have here the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is a card that symbolizes cause and causation. So this is a card that can talk about when you need to face something from the past. You need to face something from the past that you've done, and and you're gonna be judged for it. Now, what the judgment is gonna be, I don't know from these cards yet. I haven't seen the rest of it because you saw me shuffling them. So as we go, that's how I'm kind of developing the story. So the judgment is definitely facing something we've done. And also, this is kind of like a very, kind of like, when the judgment is actually true, when the judgment is lawful. So I think he will definitely have to face something. I'm not sure if this means anything that he has done as a minister. It can be that he might have to face whatever he said during the campaign. But I think in this case, it's really pretty clear that there's going to be a judgment around him. And also, Now also this is when you're kind of realizing something, so maybe he's gonna have some ideas, but also this card can be associated as a rebirth card. We will see what the other cards are saying. I think right now what I can kind of see that he might be really worried about how he's being judged generally, whether by the people, whether whatever he's done. Okay, so the next card is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups brings updates, messages, surprises. It can be connected to our dreams. It can be connected to romantic as well. Honestly, I don't know anything about his romantic life. I'm not sure if there's any kind of romance happening there. But the Page of Cups can be also connected to the dreams we have, and you'll have that, have faith in your dreams. So I think there's going to be a surprise for him that's coming. A surprise judgment, a surprise decision, because this can also be connected to judgment. This can be also be connected to legal process as well. So if you've seen my readings, I always say that, the judgment can be connected to some legal process where decisions will be made. Well, and talking about legal process, we do see for him the Justice card, which is a card of balancing things, bringing things into harmony, but also can be connected to legal documents, contracts, but it can also be connected to a legal process. So I think if anybody, probably he will be trialed in the future, in terms of how certain money was handled. I would assume as a Minister of Construction and Transport, he might have to face certain things, because with this Judgment and Justice card, they are both similar from the perspective that you have to face something that you've done, and there's definitely going to be a very lawful, just, fair decision in some shape or form. Okay, the next card in his reading is the Two of Pentacles. This is a card of balancing things. Right, trying to balance things, feelings, emotions, finances, anything. But this is also a card that shows that he is capable of handling things. Sometimes things will go better for him, sometimes things will go worse for him. But I think there might be an influx and an outflux in his finances. Again, there's a lot of balancing act here that I think he will have to do. But this card generally also indicates that you're able to handle whatever comes your way, especially with that Queen of Wands. Now, let's see what's going to be the final outcome of his reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype. That's an indication that you enjoyed this reading. And let me know in the comments, where are you watching from? What do you think about the kind of work he did as a minister? And also, what do you think about his future? And also be very nice to each other. So his reading continues with the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is a card that symbolizes happiness after difficulty. When you've been through a lot, when you've been through a lot of storms, and you're kind of able to achieve a happy stage in your life. So I think when you kind of look at it, I think he's going to be questioned a lot. And if anyone, I think there will be legal processes for him, but I'm not sure that he's gonna come out of it badly. If that's what you're hoping, I don't think with that 10 of Cups, I think he's going to be at a happy place in his life. Well, especially that we also have the Six of Wands. This is a card of victory. This is a card of success, and also can be connected to of being in the center of attention. So I think all eyes are going to be on him. But again, this is a card of success. So I think whatever judgment, whatever legal process there will be, he will be able to come out of it in a good position as a winner as well. Now we also have the Six of Pentacles. Again, the theme of the balance, harmony comes back. Again, you can kind of see the scale here. So I think there's going to be legal kind of actions. But also this is a card of help. I think he's going to get help. I think he's going to have a lot of connections as well that will come in and provide him some kind of a help, financial help, legal help, whatever help, because this is someone in a powerful position comes in to help him. And I think that's probably that will get him in a better position. But bottom of the deck, interesting reading, because we have here at the bottom of the deck the Three of Swords. So I think the Three of Swords is a card of loss, the card of painful things in our life, disappointments. I think he's going through a lot of disappointments. I think he's going through a lot of sleepless nights. But again, especially that the last row is that positive. I think it's going to be a temporary situation for him. Now let's see what we have from this deck. We have here the Sovereign, governing your own life, in charge, rise to the top, leadership, freedom, lifestyle. So this is a card that talks about really being in a leadership position. So I don't know if he's going to get more power in the future or not, but this is a very positive card. He also have the patience, your work is rewarded, steady going, plant your feet, unstoppable, great passion. Again, I think patience is going to be important for him because it's not going to be an easy ride. And he also has the nourish, feed your heart and mind, right livelihood, best job, giving, satisfied, full life. Again, all these cards seems to kind of point to that, yes, he's going to go through some legal process, he's going to go through some difficulties, but I think he's going to be able to manage whatever he has to do, because practically the Queen of Wands is someone who is able to manage anything that comes their way. So anyway, that's all I have for you, whether you liked it or not. And I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.